Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name's Chris and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another video. And in today's video, we're going to have a look at 5 projects I expect to do remarkably well this week. And I know I say that word a lot, so apologies up front. And before we sort of dig into those, we're going to take a look at the projects that I said we're going to do remarkably well last week. So we're going to do that. If you like this sort of content, mash that like button, press it, tap it, whatever you want to do with it. Subscribe, tap that bell, select all notifications so you never miss a video. And let's sort of delve into this and get down to the desktop. So the first one that I want to call out is Cardano, up 0.44% at $2.28. Now, when I originally recorded the video last week, it was at $2.27. So it has increased, but it is minimal. And, you know, for that reason, it's likely to be in for this week as well. But again, a fantastic project. Maybe we were just a little bit too early to see the sort of price discovery we were expecting. So let's move on. 𝗕𝗘𝗪. So 𝗕𝗘𝗪 did really well last week, although it's down 2.23% today. So originally when I called this one out, it was at 0.5313, and now at 0.584. So it's actually up 9%. It's actually over 9%, but we'll round it down. 9% up on the week. So yeah, it's 2 out of 2 is what I'm going to count that. Then we move on. XRP. So XRP was at 0.9417 at the time of recording last week's video, and it's now $1.04. So this one's actually up 10% for the week. Again, I've rounded it down, it's slightly more than that, but 10% for the week. So again, 3 out of 3, fantastic result on XRP. Moving on, Hedera hash graph. So for me, this one did really well. It's actually up 17% from last week. At the time of recording the video last week, it was at 34.03, and that's cent, and it's now 40.07. So up 17%. That would make it 4 out of 4 for last week. Moving on. 𝗕𝗘𝗪. So 𝗕𝗘𝗪 was at 0.08376 at the time of recording last week's video, up 19% for the week. So this one is the king of the week. It did remarkably well, and you know, 19% for a week is a good gain, right? So last week we did really well. We called out 5 projects. 5 projects all increased in price. You know, Cardano really was so minimal, but you know, it's still profit, right? So we're going to include it, although I don't really like including it. But anyway, let's get on to the juicy stuff. Let's have a look at this week, right? So we got Polyswarm. So this one is ultra cheap, at less than you know, a cent. So 0.00537. I think this one could do really well, and it's definitely one to start researching, guys. This one on advice.io is rated A2. And you know, it's one of those. I think it's going to do really well. So detect and respond to new and emerging malware faster. So definitely look at this. It's got a really good use case, and a project that, you know, has the potential to do really well, and I think it's going to do well this week. So definitely dig into this project, and let me know what you think as well in the comments below. Really interested to get your views and opinions once you've done some research on this project. Anyway, moving on. AMLT. So at 0.03279, it's actually down 0.04% today. Again, I think this is another project to definitely do some research on. Looks like it could be really good. A safer blockchain economy. You know, for me, you know, sort of looking at compliance and data oracles, DeFi compliance, de-risk with AMLT Oracle. For me, this is something to definitely do some research on. Could be a very nice find. But again, let me know in the comments below, what are your thoughts? Do you like the look of this project? it's definitely one for me to be doing some research on. Moving on to something a little bit more familiar, VeChain's at 11 cent and free, up 2.67% today. But we did a video not so long ago that there's a potential for a Coinbase listing, so do dig into that video if you didn't see it. This is a solid project and is my biggest investment in this space. I think this one's going to do really, really well this week. So definitely keep an eye on this one and do some research if you haven't already. Then we've got Cardano. I did say Cardano, it's actually come down now, 2.27 at the time of recording this video. I expect this one to move. We're just waiting for the projects to onboard onto the Cardano ecosystem and start to receive some of that transaction volume. So as soon as we get that, we expect the price to move. I guess this one's going to be sort of in the coming weeks. It's just all about timing, right? And it might just take a little bit longer, but all you need is a bit of news, and this one could definitely start to sort of pump pre-transaction volume. So one to definitely keep an eye on. Moving on to the fifth and final one, and that would be Avalanche, up just over 4.5% today at 69.90. Again, solid project, solid tech, solid team, and this one Nick and myself believe is going to do really, really well in the short and long term. So definitely research this one if you aren't in Avalanche already. So there are so many projects that we could be talking about, right? I'm only going to select 5. I wanted to get 2 newbie projects in there for us to take a look at and do some research on. So do let me know if you like either of those 2 projects that I've highlighted today. Also, let me know if there's any projects that I've missed off that you think should have made the list. Always interested to get an idea of what your thoughts and opinions are. So last week was fantastic. We called 5 that we said we're going to do really well. They did really well. It's going to be interesting. Can we match that this week? But yeah, really interested to get your views and opinions. So do leave a comment below. And if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, hit the like button, mash it, tap it, whatever you want to do with it. Subscribe, tap that bell, and select all the notifications so you never miss a video. And with all that said, done and out of the way, I will catch you in the next one. Take care.